Hey there, welcome back to Analyst Sultan. In today's video, we are going to dive into how to set up Twitter Pixel the conversion API, both browser side and server side. Plus, I will explain why server side tracking is essential for better marketing result. Let's jump right in. Before we jump into the setup, let's quick go over what Twitter Pixel and Conversion API are. Twitter Pixel is a small piece of code placed on your website to track user action like page view, clicks, purchase, add to cart, and others conversions. Twitter Conversion API is a server-side tool that helps send conversion data directly to Twitter, bypass any issue, cause any ad blocker, privacy settings. It ensure you don't lose valuable data. Now let's talk about why Twitter is such a valuable platform for marketers. Twitter has over 400 million active users worldwide, and the platform allows you to reach a highly engaged audience. You can segment user base on interest, behavior, demographics, and even specific keyword they engage with. By tracking conversion effectively with Twitter, the conversion API, you can measure the effectiveness of your campaign and optimize them to reach the right user, driven more sales and engagement. While browser side tracking works well, there's a limitation. User and ad blocker or privacy because browser can block the pixel, causing you to miss key data. This is where user side tracking step in. With Twitter Conversion API, you can send conversion data directly from your server to Twitter. This ensures that even if user block the pixel, you still capture all conversion event, leading to more accurately insight and better optimize of your campaign. Server-side tracking also improve data privacy and reliability, giving you a more complete picture of your marketing efforts. Requirements for Twitter Pixel browser and server-side tracking: need a website, Twitter or X Pixel ID, server custom domain setup, Google Tag Manager web container, and Google Tag Manager server container. So let's get started. This is my demo website. I want to set up Twitter or X Pixel conversion API, both the browser and server-side tracking. So firstly, go to Google Tag Manager web container. This is my Google Tag Manager web container. Firstly, need to click preview button. Then paste your website URL, then click connect. If you see that this is my Google Tag Assistant debug view, and if I click any product, you will see that all of the product details here. I already enabled website data layer. Firstly, I want to set up Twitter Pixel web conversion tagging. So I need to connect Twitter Pixel code with our website. So firstly, go to Twitter event manager, then need to create a pixel ID. I already created a Twitter pixel ID. So copy this pixel ID, then go back to your Google Tag Manager web container, then click new. Again click, then find out Twitter pixel. So click again, discover more tag types in community template, then type Twitter. Then firstly need add to workspace this template, then paste your pixel ID. I already copy pixel ID from Twitter event manager. So paste this ID. Then again click, I need to create a variables for Twitter pixel click ID. So copy this part. Then again click here, then again click plus sign, then again click here, then find out first party cookie, then paste this part, then give this variable name, then click save. Every setting is okay. Now I need to create a triggers. This is a Twitter pixel base pixel. So I give a name, site visit, then click save. Now I need to preview button. Our setup is perfectly okay or not okay. I need to check it. So click your website. Then if you click X pixel helper, you will see that our Twitter pixel ID already connected with our website. Then if you click Google Tag Manager Tag Assistant, you will see that our pixel base code site visit tag already fired. So our setup is perfectly okay. Now I need to set up content view events for Twitter browser side tagging. So go back to your Twitter event manager, then click add event, then type a name, content view, then select content view, then click website activity audience, turn on, then click next, then again click define event with code, recommended, allow conversion specific value and others available parameters, support conversion API installation, measure any types of user actions on your website, example button click, page load, then click next, then again click save. Our Twitter content view event create done. I need to go Google Tag Manager web container, then again click new. I need to add a template, tag template. So again search on Twitter, then find out Twitter event pixel, then click add to workspace. Again click add. Now I need to paste event ID. So go back to Twitter event manager, then copy this part. This is the event ID. Then go back to your Google Tag Manager web container, then paste here event ID. Now I need to create some variables. So go back to your website, then click any product, then again click Google Tag Manager Tag Assistant, then click view items. Firstly, I need to create a variables for value. So click here, then again click plus sign, then again find out data layer variable. I want to set up for value parameters. So firstly pick e-commerce, copy this part, then paste here, then dot, why dot, this is the array. After array index start from 0, then again pick up items, then paste here, then 0, then dot, because this is the object. After object index start from 0, then again pick price, then paste here, then need a dot, and give a variable's name, DLB price, then click save. Our value parameter create done. I need to create another parameters for currency. So again click plus signs, and again click plus, then find out data layer variable, then again go back to tag assistant. Firstly need to e-commerce, then dot, then pick currency, then click, then paste here, then give a variable's name, then click save. Our currency variable create done. Now click add row, then firstly type product. Our content type is product, then click add, then again click add row, then find out content ID. Then I need to set up content IDs variables. So go back to your Google Tag Assistant. This is the item ID, because this is the item ID. So I need to firstly need to e-commerce, then items, then items ID. I already create this Google Docs for this variables. So copy this part, then again click plus signs, then I need to create a data layer variables for this content ID. So find out data layer variables, then paste this part and give a name Paris, then click save, then click again add, then need to add a row, then again click variables for content ID, then click below, then go back to my documentation, then copy this part for event item ID, give a variable's name, then click save, then click add, another click add row, then I need to select content price. I already create variables for content price. So again click plus signs, then find out item DLB price, then click add row, then again click add row, then find out number of items. Our number of item is 1. So click add. Now click user parameters. I need to contact Twitter click ID. So again click plus signs. I already created Twitter click IDs variable. So select this. Then again click triggerings. I need to create a triggers for view items. So Go back to your Google Tech Assistants, then copy this part, then paste here, and give a variable's name, trigger's name, sorry, view item triggers, then click save. Now again click saves, give a tag name, content view, then click save. Now I need to check our content view event setup is perfectly okay or not okay. So click preview button, then click any product. If you X pixel helper, you will see that our content view event is already here. You will see that value, currency, content type, content IDs, content name, content price, number of items, everything is here. If you click Google Tag Assistant, you will see that our Twitter event pixel, content view, and Twitter base pixel site visit track already fired. So our setup is perfectly okay. Now I need to set up add to cart events for Twitter browser side tracking. So again, go back to your event manager, then click add event, give a name for this event. This is the event add to cart. Then event type, select add to cart, then again click turn on website activity audience, then click next, and then again click next. Now I need to copy this part. This is the event ID. So again go back to it, Google Tag Manager web container. Then I need to set up add to cart event for Twitter browser side tagging. So I will copy this content B event, copy this part, then remove this part, then give a tag name, add to cart. I need to change event ID. So again go back to event manager, then copy this part, then paste here. Then everything is okay. Now I need to change this trigger name. So again click triggering, then again click plus sign, then find out customs event, then click add to cart. I need to data for add to cart. So find out add to cart, then copy this part, then paste here, then give a event name, then click save. Now I need to change this part, then edit this part, then remove this part, then click plus signs. I need to create a variables for numbers of items. So find out data layers variable, then what type of variables need, and click here. Then firstly pick items, then items ID, then quantity. So I already create this variables value. So copy this part, then paste here, then give a data layer variables name, quantity, then click save. Our setup almost done, then click save. Then again click preview button, then visit your website, then click any product, then click add to cart, then go back to tech assistant, then find out add to cart, then click variables. If you see that our DLB quantity is string, so I need to change this part. Twitter pixel event manager recommended that numbers of quantity, so I need to change this string to number. So go back to tech assistant, then find out add to cart, then again click edit, then remove this part, then again click plus signs, then click plus signs, then find out custom JavaScript. I need to create a custom JavaScript code. So again go back to my documentation, then copy this part, then paste this code, then again click here, remove this part, then find out DLB quantity, then give a variable's name, then click save. Again click save, then click save. Now again click preview button. I need to check our CJS quantity variables perfectly okay or not okay. So click any product, then again click add to cart. Then go back to your tag assistant, then find out add to cart, then click variables. You will see that our CSS quantity variables string to number. So our setup is perfectly okay. Now I need to set up checkout initiated event for Twitter browser side tagging. So again, go back to Twitter event manager, then again click add event, then type a event checkout, then select event type, check initiated, then again turn on audience, then click next, then again click next, then click save. Then copy this part. Again go back to it Google Tag Manager web container, then click new, then again click new, then find out Twitter event pixel, then paste this event ID. Then firstly pick a value event parameter. So again click on plus signs, then again click plus signs. I need to create another value parameters. So click data layer variables. So go back to your tag assistance, then click view cart, then click proceed to checkout, then go back to your tag assistant, then find out begin checkout value variable. So firstly copy this e-commerce, then go back to tag assistant tag manager, then paste value, then dot, then copy value, then paste here, then give a variable's name TLB value, then click save. Now I need a currency variables. I already created currency variables. So select these currency variables, then click user parameters. So firstly need to select Twitter click ID. So again click plus signs, then find out Twitter click ID. This is the Twitter click ID. Then click additional parameters. So I need a custom JavaScript for Twitter recommended parameter. So firstly stripe contents, then again click value, then click plus signs. Oh sorry, I need to create another variables. So firstly click on data layers variables, then go back to my documentations. So then copy this part, then paste here, then give a variable's name, then paste here, then click save. Then remove this part. That I need to create a JavaScript variables for Twitter schema. So again click on custom JavaScript, then go back to my documentation, then copy this code, then paste here, and give a variable's name custom JavaScript for Twitter array, then click save. Now need to create a triggers for initiate checkout, then again click on plus sign, then find out customs event, then go back to your tag assistant, then copy this part, then paste here, then give it trigger name, then click save. Now I need to create a tag name, so click save, then paste checkout initiated, then click save. Now I need to click preview button. Our setup is perfectly okay or not okay. I need to check it. Then go back to your website, then click any product, then click add to cart, then click view cart, then click proceed to checkout. Then go back to tag assistant. If you see that Twitter base pixel site visit, Twitter event pixel content view, Twitter event pixel add to cart, Twitter event pixel checkout initiated already fired. So our setup is perfectly okay. Now I need to set up purchase event for Twitter browser side tagging. So go back to tag manager, then click checkout initiated. I will copy this tag, then remove this part, give a name for this tag, then go back to Twitter event manager, then click add events, then give a name, then select purchase, then turn on website activity audience, then click next. Now I need to copy this part, event ID, So go back to your tag manager, then paste this part. Everything is okay. Now click user parameters. So I need to create two variables for email address hash, phone number hash, and another one is conversion ID. So go back to your website, then click place order. Now go back to your tech assistant, then click purchase, then find out data layer. I need to create email hash variables. So where we find out email hash variable, this is the email hash variables. So firstly need to pick order data, then customers, then billings, then email hash. I already created documentations for these email hash variables. So copy this email hash, then go back to tag manager web container, then find out email address, then click plus signs, then again click plus sign, then find out data layers variables, then paste this code, go back to my documentation, then copy this, then click save. Now I need to create phone number hash. So again click plus signs, then click plus, then find out data layers variables, then copy this variable value, then paste here, then copy this name, then paste here, then click save. Now I need to create another variables for conversion IDs. So click plus signs, then again click plus signs, then find out data layers variables. So where I find out transaction ID, firstly need to e-commerce, then transaction ID. So firstly copy this e-commerce, then paste here, then dot, then find out transaction ID. This is the transaction ID. So paste here, then give a variables name, TLB transaction ID, then click save. Now I need to change triggers. So click again plus signs, then find out custom event, then go back to your tag assistant, then copy this part, then paste here, then give a variable's name, then click save. Then again click save. Our setup is almost done. Then click review button. Then go back to your website. Then click any product. Then again click add to cart. Then click view cart. Then click proceed to checkout. Then click place order. If you see that Twitter base pixel site visit, Twitter event pixel content view, Twitter event pixel add to cart, Twitter event pixel checkout initiated, Twitter event pixel purchase already fired. So our setup is perfectly okay. Now I need to set up server side tagging. So firstly click on new, then find out Google Analytics, then click Google tag. I need a tag ID. I want to set up Google Analytics for event, some event. So go back to Google Analytics 4. I already created Google Analytics 4. So I need its measurement ID. So click here, then find out measurement ID, then go back to a tag manager. Then I need a tag ID. This is the measurement ID is a tag ID. So I will create a constant variables for tag ID. So click plus signs, then again click plus signs, then find out constant, then paste this measurement ID, then give a variable's name, then click save. Then click configure settings, then click at event. Then firstly need to send page view. This is value is true. Then another is send server container URL. I need a server container URL. So I need to go step. I already create a server account with step. So firstly, I need to copy this domain name. So go back to a web container, then paste here, then click add event. Then I need to send a event ID, event underscore ID. Then click plus signs. Then find out Twitter click ID. Then need to triggers. These triggers will be all pages. Then give a tag name. This is the Twitter site visit. Then click save. Now I need to create view item events for GA4. So click again new, then find out Google Analytics, then find out Google Analytics GA4 event. Then need a measurement ID. I already create a measurement ID constant variables. So find out GA4 ID, then give a event name. Event name is view item. Then click event parameters. Then I need to send some event parameters. I need to send event name. Event name is Twitter click ID. Then need value. I already created value variables for a content view. So select this. Then another one is currency. I already created currency variables. Then add parameters. So need to select items. I already created items variables. So find out items. So our setup is almost done. Then I need to triggering. Triggering also view items. Then click save. Then give a variables name. So give a event name. Then click save. Now I need to set up add to cart event for GA4. So copy this view item. Then remove this part. Add to cart. Then change event name. Add underscore to underscore cart. Then everything is okay. Then need to change this trigger. Then find out event add to cart. Then click save. Now I will set up checkout event for GA4. Then copy add to cart. Then copy this part. Then give a name checkout. Then need to change this event begin underscore checkout. Then I need to send some extra variables. So click add need coupons, COUPON coupon, then click plus signs. I need to create a variables. So again click plus signs, then find out dataless variables, then go back to tag assistant, then find out parses. This is the parses where I find out coupons. So firstly need to e-commerce, then coupons. So copy this e-commerce, then paste here, then dot, then pick coupon, then paste here, then give a variable's name, TLB coupon, then click save. Then I need to change triggering. So remove this part, then find out event checkout, then click save. Now I will set up purchase event for GA4. So again copy checkout, then copy this part, remove this part, then give a tag name purchase, then event name always purchase. Then I need to add some extra event, then click add parameters. Firstly need to shipping. So click plus signs, then I need to create a variables for shippings. So find out data layer, then go back to tag assistant, then firstly copy e-commerce, then shippings, e-commerce dot, then shipping, and paste here, then give a variables name, then click save. Now need to add another event parameters. This is the text, then click plus signs, then find out data layer variables. So firstly need to pick e-commerce, then dot, then text, then paste here, then give a variables name, then click save. Now I need to send transaction ID. So I already created variables for transaction ID. So I need to find out DLP transaction ID. Now I need to send extra event user data email address. So go back to my documentation, then find out process, then copy this part, then paste here, then another copy this part. I already create email address hash. So I need to select email hash. Then another one is phone number. So again click plus sign, then find out phone number hash. Now I need to sense triggering. So find out process, then click save. Now I will click to preview button. Our setup is perfectly okay or not okay. I need to check it. Then click any product. Then click add to cart. Then again click view cart. Then click proceed to checkout. Then finally click place order. You will see that our Twitter base pixel, site visit, Twitter event pixel, view content, and all of the tags already fired. So our setup is perfectly okay. Now I need to set up a server container. So go back to your Google Tag Manager server container, then click admin, then click container settings. Then here paste your server URL. I already paste here. So now I need to set up server container for Twitter, then click plus signs, then go back to your workspace, then find out tags, then click tags, then search here, then add this Twitter conversion API step.io, then click add to workspace, then click add. Here need a server container API key. So go back to step website, then copy this container API key, then paste here. Now I need a consumer key. So where I find out consumer key? So go to X developer, then click a add app, then give a add name. I already give a name analyst server side tracking, then click next. Then you will see, now click go to dashboard. Our analyst server side tracking project app get done. Then click on settings, then find out key and token, then click generate, then click yes generate. Now copy this part, then paste here. Now need to API key secret, and another copy this part, then paste here. I need a auth token. So where I find out auth token, then go back to again X developer, then click here, then copy this part, then paste here, then again here, then copy this part, then click save, then paste here. Then I need a pixel ID. So I already created pixel ID. So go back to your Twitter event manager, then copy this pixel ID, then paste here. Then need a event ID. I want to set up this event for content view. So I will copy content view event ID. So copy this part, then paste here. Then I need to triggering. Need to triggers for view items. So content view always view items. So click custom events, then paste here view items, then give a trigger name event view underscore item. Then click save. Then give a tag name content view, then click save. our Twitter conversion API content view event setup done. Then I need to set up for add to cart. So copy this part, remove this part, then add to cart. Then I need to change this event ID. So go back to your event manager, then find out add to cart event. So copy this ID, then paste here. Then need to change triggering, then click plus signs, then find out custom events, then paste here add to cart, then give a event name add to cart, then click save. Then click again save. Now I need to set up for checkout initiated. So copy this add to cart, then give a tag name. Then need to change this event ID. So go back to your event manager, then copy this event ID, then paste here. Then I need to change this triggering, then click on plus sign, then find out custom event. Then here need to select begin checkout, then give a triggers name event begin checkout, then click save. Now again click save. Now another one is purchase. So copy this checkout for purchase event. Need to change event ID. So go back to your event manager, then copy event ID, then paste here. Then need to change triggering, click plus signs, then find out custom events, then select purchase, then give a trigger name. Trigger name is purchase, then click save. Then again click save. Our setup is almost done. I want to send every event Google Analytics 4. So I need to create another events for Google Analytics 4. So find out Google Analytics 4. Then I need a measurement ID. So go back to Analytics Google Analytics 4. Then copy measurement ID. Then paste here. So click here. Then again click source built-in variable. So click event ID, event name. Then I need to create a triggering. So find out custom events, then click some events, then again click source built-in variables, then click client name, then select equals, then type GF4, then click save. Then again click save, then click save. Our setup is almost done. I need to click preview button. So I need to check it. Our setup is perfectly okay or not okay. So again click preview web container. Then visit your website, then click any product, then click add to cart, then again click view cart, then click proceed to checkout, then finally click place order. You will see that our all of tag already fired, so our web container setup is perfectly okay. Now I will go Google Tag Manager server container debug view. We will see that our all of conversion API purchase, checkout, add to cart, and content view Google Analytics 4 event already fired. So our setup is perfectly okay. Now we will go Google Analytics 4, then find out and click settings, then find out debug view. Our every data is here or not. I need to check it. You will see that our every data is here. So our setup is perfectly okay. If you visit your website, then click X pixel helper, you will see that every event is here, like value, currency, product ID, everything is here. So our setup is perfectly okay. And that's what you now know how to set up both browser side and server side tracking with Twitter Pixel and Conversion API by using both method. You will ensure that you are capturing all conversion data even if user block the pixel. This will give you more accurate insight and better campaign result. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe for more digital marketing tips. Connect with me on Twitter, LinkedIn and WhatsApp for any questions. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.